We learned that heroes come in all shapes, sizes, forms, ages. When you grew up, what was your hero and did it ever change now?
Well, yes, of course. I had many heroes. The first one was Superman when I was 5 years old, of course, and then from there to Spider-Man and Batman and all the uh, all the big heroes. That somehow we grew up when we were kids. Then eventually that turned into more real heroes. My parents are my biggest heroes, and my three younger sisters that I love, biggest heroes ever for me. I learned so much from them, even though I'm the oldest and I'm supposed to be teaching them a lot of things. Somehow I learned so much from them. And as I said in the other interview, um, friendship, true friendship, well, friendship in general is like an elevator. Either your friends bring you up or they bring you down. Tell me who you hang out, and I can tell you who you really are. And if you hang out with heroes, you become a hero. If you hang out with Paul Blart in Mall Cop, you become a hero because this is the everyday hero, someone who is not afraid to use his talents to serve others, especially those who are in most need, just like Paul Blart does in the story. And eventually, even if you don't like him, just like my character Eduardo Fortillo in the story didn't like him in the beginning because I'm the head of security of the Wind Resort. My character, he feels like he's the last coke in the desert, full of pride and vanity, but then little by little, you know, he recognizes he's insecure and he's afraid, and um, and he's not treating very nice Paul Blart. Actually, he tries to humiliate him a few times, but what happened at the end, he's gonna be humiliated actually because the love of his life, his girlfriend, falls in love with Paul Blart because of the quality of his heart, the quality of his soul, because he's an amazing father, because he's an amazing hero, the everyday hero. So little by little, I suffer a humiliation a few times, and that breaks me in pieces. And then my character has a transformation and a change of heart. And at the end, of course, he cries, and those tears purify him, and then he becomes a new man, and a new hero. And that's what I love about this beautiful story. That is not just a typical comedy that is going to make you laugh, but it's even deeper than that. It will make you laugh hard because it's a physical comedy, action comedy, and it's a great humor. And Kevin James is one of the best comedians in the world. But it's deeper than that. It gives you more.
Like you say, it's about friendship also, it's also about love, of
Mm-hmm.
course. But I wanted to ask you, how did you learn? Where did you get your radar? Because you said friends can elevate you or bring
Yeah.
you down. How did you get the feeling for who is a good person, who is a bad person? Do you always know it from the beginning?
Oh yeah, I mean how someone when you see how one person treats another person, that tells you a lot. If you hang out with people that they're nice to others and always trying to help people, and the way how even they speak, the words comes out of their mouth right away you can tell if that person is full of himself, just like my character was in the beginning. I mean, you can tell right away just by the how he walks and how he's looking at everyone. Right there, this guy, he thinks he's the last coke in the desert. And then you see Paul Blart, the opposite. He's a guy that is, of course, he's funny and he's all over the place, but with a good heart, a lot of nobility, and uh, and the love that he has for his daughter. That tells you a lot. And that he's always protecting her, guiding her, trying to be a good father, trying to give her the best, and to the point that he is willing to sacrifice everything to allow her to fly and to fulfill her dreams. And it's just a beautiful. That's the kind of friends that we all want to have, because somehow they help you to become the best version of yourself. And at the end of the day, that should be our goal, to become the best version of ourselves, because if you achieve that, everything else come into place, and we make this world a better place. And that's why I want to be involved in projects that are designed to achieve that. And because, as we know, media influence how people think, and if you are involved in projects that are designed to entertain, but besides that to make a difference, that's how, as a filmmaker, as an actor, that gives me peace, that I'm using my talents to do something bigger than myself, always trying to help others through what I do, in this case, films.